Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, and welcome to a TrebleChin Entertainment video review. I'm Davey, and today I'm going to talk about The Good Dinosaur, the new film from Pixar. This movie's really just nice. Like, it's a really nice movie. And it does take a minute to reach its stride, but once it hits its stride, it will move you to your core. This is what I thought. So this is the second movie we've seen from Pixar this year, and that's a little bit strange. Like, we usually get a year or a couple years of a break between Pixar movies, especially good Pixar movies. And these were two really good Pixar movies. The thing about The Good Dinosaur is it was not very well advertised. Like, I had little to no idea what it was about going in. So when I sat down in the movie theater, I wasn't really sure what I was expecting. And right after the previews showed, there was a message from the movie's director. And he's an Asian American, and he talked about how when he was a kid, his mother didn't really know English, and he would have to translate when they went to the movies. But he talks about how there were moments like in Dumbo, when Dumbo had to say goodbye to his mother, when he didn't have to explain anything. And he kind of built a movie based on moments like that. The meat of this movie takes place between a dinosaur who can talk, spoilers about Pixar, but a dinosaur who can talk and a human character who cannot. And it's about the relationship that they build through the need to survive, and just how they connect with each other without using words. And it's really powerful. Like, there are moments when, like, they'll communicate with, like, using like stuff in the environment. Like, they'll show each other like drawings in the sand, or like build little things to like explain what they're trying to do. And the way they connect, like the way they show the connection between these two characters without using any words whatsoever, is astounding to me. Like, I as an English major really appreciate the power of words, but I appreciate even more when you understand when you don't need them. And this movie fully understands when you do not need them. There are moments where they come across other dinosaurs where they have like a dialogue opening up, and as the movie moves forward, you can kind of see the progression of the relationship between Arlo and Spot, the human character. You can kind of see the progression of the relationship in seeing how more willing Arlo is to want to protect Spot and keep Spot with him. It's really well made in a way, and it's kind of a type of story that I haven't really seen from Pixar before. Like, it's kind of a story about survival, and we usually get kind of a more safe and enclosed story from Pixar, and a little bit more far-fetched, where we can't as much feel the danger, with the exception of the end of Toy Story 3. But, like, it's never really reached like a feeling of, is this character going to die? And you feel that several times throughout the movie, and it's impactful, because these are, like, you don't really expect to feel this way about animated characters, and you just do, because the animation is astounding. Like, it's very good animation. Almost better than Inside Out, but I'm not really sure how to gauge it, because like Inside Out was kind of a more small, compressed story, whereas The Good Dinosaur takes place outside. There are large, wide-open landscapes, and the wide-open landscapes are to die for. Like, they almost look real, and some of them might be. Like, I feel like some of the bigger stuff might have been photographs, which, if they were, I'm even more impressed, because the uncanny valley is almost not even there, which makes me really excited as a fan of animation, because, like, if we can get rid of the visible line between real stuff and CG, the game has been changed. And this movie is just so beautifully animated and so beautifully told that there's not much bad I can say about it. But there is a little bit of a misstep towards the beginning. So the way this movie opens up, it shows the way the dinosaurs meet the humans, because, as we know, as people who are smart know, dinosaurs were not around at the same time humans were. So they kind of created a alternate timeline where the asteroid did not hit Earth and did not kill off the dinosaurs. So the world they create is a world where dinosaurs are intelligent, have learned how to farm and navigate the world in an organized fashion, and speak, we're assuming. And it spends a chunk of time building the world and building a relationship with the main character Arlo, and building a relationship between him and his family, and showing us kind of like the relationship he has with his family, because he's kind of the runt of the family, which is something we've seen from Pixar before, and not a bad thing, but kind of the way it's told is a little bit dry, and it's very slow towards the beginning for about 20 minutes of the movie. It's a short movie, but there's about a 20-minute spell at the beginning that's just kind of like, let's go, come on, what's this about? Because you don't really know yet. And they're establishing a world, and they are building a relationship, and kind of showing you what the character's like and how they fit in the world, and building a fiction for you. And that's great. It's a really well-crafted story, and once we get going, it doesn't even matter. But the beginning is just a little bit slow, and I feel like it could have been done a little bit quicker and still kind of have the same effect. It's not a huge problem, because the movie is still phenomenal, but it's a little bit slow here at the beginning. So, The Good Dinosaur is a very, very, very good animated gem that kind of came out of nowhere for me. And it tells a story that just really, really moves me to my core. Especially because it is told... the meat of it is told without that much words. Like, it's told purely through the mannerism and the emotion of the character, shown through movements and facial expressions, and it's really just, it's almost more powerful than a story shown with words. And I didn't really expect it from this movie. Like, it came out of absolute nowhere. But I think just whether you are old or young, this is a movie that will speak to you, because it is just so moving. I love this movie so much. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 6, a stellar rating. It's not quite as good as Inside Out, because that's automatically what the internet is going to ask. And the internet is going to say, oh, is it as good as the movie that came out before that everybody loved? No, it's not, but it doesn't have to be, because it's telling something completely and totally different, and it's doing things that I have not seen, at least not recently, in a Pixar movie, and I just think everyone should go and see it. It's amazing. That's all I got for right now. Let me know what you thought of my review. Let me know what you thought of The Good Dinosaur if you've seen it. Just leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, whatever the hell you do. I love this movie, and I want you guys to tell me what you thought. And I want you guys to be as much a part of this channel as any of us are. I have been Davey, and take it easy.